dress. Now, Lorraine was really, really pleased with the end result. We have a photograph over there. Look at her, gorgeous. A dress, and she actually made two pieces out of this, a skirt and also another dress, so it was fantastic. But can she rise to the challenge again this week? Well, Jennifer's back to help our viewer breathe new life into an old but a very different dress. Now, this is no ordinary dress, not right, Jennifer?
Yes, this is a real challenge. You'll see why in a few minutes.
And before we actually take a look at the dress, remind us again what upstyling is.
Reinvention or upstyling is looking at your wardrobe and picking something out that you love and maybe haven't worn for a few years and reinventing it into something that you would wear.
Okay, you've got some pieces here, and I think this is one of the dresses you picked out that you kind of altered and changed. So this is a regular black sleeveless dress.
Yeah, so what you could do, a simple way to reinvent this is to add a little sleeve. And a lot of people maybe don't like their arms, so this is a great way to reinvent it, and then you'll actually end up wearing it.
Yeah, you could actually make nearly, say, an evening dress into a day dress by adding sleeves to it as well, or something like that as well.
Yeah, you
which
could.
is a good idea.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well, as you said, the challenge this week was different because Anne-Marie Boyan, she sent us her Giovanni wedding dress. Now, this is made of Battenberg lace. Now, we've been sitting in a wardrobe. It was sitting in her wardrobe for 3 years since she got married, like probably all of our wedding dresses. But she wanted to reinvent it. Now, she was inspired to upstyle the dress because she saw a dress, this dress here, worn by Demi Moore. A lovely dress it is too. Now let's see the two of them together. Okay, so Jennifer, you got on the case and this is what you created. Come on out, Anne-Marie. Very good. That is absolutely lovely. The glitter of the dress as well is fantastic. Come down here if we get a look at you. Now, you also made the lovely hat, didn't you?
Yes, we did. Because we thought it'd be lovely to accessorise it with red.
Do you like it?
I love it. I'm delighted with it. I think I might wear it to the races or black tie, perhaps.
Because it was probably just going to sit in your wardrobe forever.
Yeah, and it was actually getting in the way, so it's you know.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Did you always plan to do something with your wedding dress, or were you just kind of inspired when you saw the Debbie shot?
It was really the white dresses coming back, you know, little white dresses. And especially something like this, it's like something Sarah Jessica Parker would wear.
Actually, that is very true, and especially the fact that the hat is added as well. I think it's fantastic. Will you talk us through the steps?
Yes, sure, I will. If we look at step one.
We've got a lot of graphics here that we have to get ready and get up because Jennifer's going to talk us through the steps that she actually used to make the dress and change it. Okay, there's step one.
Yeah, step one is to have a fitting, and with Anne-Marie, it was actually not fitting. We had to add some panels in, which is, you know, a lot of the case sometimes when somebody gets married and then a few years later they may have put on a little bit of weight. So this is a great way to, or a good way to learn how to actually add in panels.
You'd never think there was a panel put in there, and there is the panel. Wow.
Well, the good thing about laces is that it stretches slightly, so you can add a little panel on the inside. So if we look in step two. Okay, you can turn back around. We won't keep you facing the wall the whole time. You can talk us through there.
Sure.
If you look at step two, basically it's very important to mark where Anne-Marie's waistline is. So if somebody wants to reinvent their own wedding dress, that's something that they have to do. Make sure that they mark it. Some people are high-waisted, some people are low-waisted, so that's a really important point. And then once you distinguish that, you can go ahead and then cut the dress.
All right, okay, so get the waistline. That's kind of step two.
Yeah, really important, yeah. Step three. Step three was quite key because we wanted to distinguish what length Anne-Marie would like. So what we decided was 26 inches from the bottom, and then we cut off the excess at the top. So if we look at step four, this shows you making that little panel that I was talking about.
Okay.
So we added about, we needed an extra 2.5 inches to add onto the centre back. So we added it in two little panels, or it would be 7 centimetres in total. If we look at step five, that shows us ripping the dress inside in the side seams. And step six.
You know what? Do you believe that anyone could actually be capable of this? Or you'd have to have somebody, well, I'm not saying a top designer like yourself, but surely somebody who's trained as a seamstress or something. What do you think?
Well, I think it depends. Like, if you want to do that with your own wedding dress, then you can do that. You're adding in two panels, and you're just figuring out what size you need to add in. So it's not that difficult. you know, but if you want to make sure that your wedding dress isn't ruined, you can go to a professional seamstress too with that idea. But really, I mean, it wouldn't be expensive.
You're saying it's not as scary as we think.
It's not really, because, you know, I mean, it was a little bit more complicated because we had to add in the panels, but, you know, we're showing the viewers today how they can actually do that.
Okay.
So you just add in a little kind of triangle panel on both sides of the seams, and then it'll fit, and then you can change it as well, as we did today with Anne-Marie.
Okay, I'll bring you back to step 6 then again.
Sure, yeah. Step 6, we're sewing in the panel, so that's, we're adding in the little extra. Yeah. And step 7, we're sewing back the top of the dress to the bottom of the dress. And step 8, we're putting the zipper back in, because we had to remove the zipper so that we could move the lace over. You know, it's actually quite a nice little trick. So if you do have to add on a little bit, you know, there always is a bit of like give in lace, so we can actually you can move that over, and that's why you know, it worked very well in Anne-Marie's case.
You know, it's so true. It really is a kind of a Carrie type dress, and the hat is very Carrie inspired as well. Carrie Bradshaw inspired, isn't it?
Yeah, but red is beautiful on Anne-Marie. So the white and the red combination with the shoes, the bag, and the accessories as well. If we look at the bracelet, the bangle is beautiful.
Very good. Anne-Marie, you're thrilled anyway, as you said.
Delighted.
We'll see you at the races, I think.
Yes.
We shall see you at the races. Your own dress is lovely. Everyone's in red. Let's get a red frock. Okay, thank you very much. And Jennifer's step-by-step guide, along with, of course, lots of great insider tips. We've put it all on our website, and it's also on the Airtel page, and that is 3:40. Now.